got a new letter from an informant.
This realm... If you ever have...
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
It's over! See? Sharing my knowledge. Take!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Sakura swirl! Take flight! Stand with me! Lightning purifies! Phew!
Busted!
Go! Phew! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over!
Everyone hold hands!
Rain outlines your fate!
Dissipate! Out of my way!
Witness the power of good luck!
Grow! Huh?
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Busted!
One with nature.
Things are about to get dicey.
Higher, hands on fire!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! My opponent! Our bond is strong! This may hurt a little.
Let's hope you pull up a good fight.
Quietly now.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Good fight.
Here comes the catch.
Time to go!
Let's finish this next time.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Everybody stand back!
One with nature.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Full speed ahead! Gotcha.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me... I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Commit it to memory! This may hurt a little.
Pound it to the ground!
Come on! Into the wind. Falling leaves. Adorn my
Game's up. Fun's over.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
That was quick.
Busted.
Don't mind if I do.
The wind
Let's
knows
use it then.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Dawn's over!
Finally, some target practice. Spread your wings and raise
Feel
a
my
storm!
Our bond is strong! Embrace the ice!
Where do you think you're going?
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Goodbye. But we'll...
Let's hope you'll pull up a
Let's
good
finish this
fight.
One with nature.
Things are about to get dicey.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight.
Wind strider.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
You As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Your teeth!
I see everything!
Whirling snow! Rain cutter! Lightning terrified!
Commit it to memory! Make yourself at home!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Grow, grow, grow! Time for takeoff.
Quietly now.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Game's up. Fun's over.
See?
Wind strider.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
One with nature.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Cross over. Time for takeoff.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Wind strider.
Think you can get away?
Busted.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outline. Embrace the ice. Whirling snout, out of my way. Stand with me. This may turn a little. Hey!
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Rain.
Yeah! Dissipate! My apologies! Our bond is strong!
Gotcha.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Fire, fire, hands on fire!
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Time for
Your
takeoff.
sacrifice is ready.
Yahoo! Go!
Pounded to the ground!
As one with wind and cloud.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Let's play! See? The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands!
Witness the power of Gua.
Sakura Swirl! Take flight! Alright, light! Commit to memory! My apologies! Grow! This may hurt a little.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your...
Grow! Out of my way!
wind knows me.
Think you can get away? Huh? Phew. Time to go!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Here we go! Time for takeoff.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Huh?
Wind strider.
Sharing my knowledge. Dissipate.
Body and mind.
Yeah. Take flight. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Committed to memory. Our bond is strong. Yeah, this way eternally. Yeah.
Let me weave you a verse.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow.
Know my sword.
Yeah. Embrace the ice. So rude. Lightning purified.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Grow, grow, grow. It's the stars. Sharing my knowledge. Committed to memory.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
Dissipate. Whirling.
Let me weave you a verse.
This way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Want to grab a copy of the... We know our Fontinian friends love a little drama. There's no... isn't that Charlotte? And standing...
How about... Pretty... Udex gravely wounded in shocking...
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed? No, surely that can't be right.
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah, that! And also, what the heck was... trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on them. If I had to quantify it, I'd...
Huh? Him? Lenient? Ugh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial, considering the amount of speculation surrounding but in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruin. Rest assured, no Saurians were harmed in the process.
Oh, okay!
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested. I appreciate your kind of...
Kaniche the speechless! Kaniche the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quiet.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing?
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you...
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine City limits during the first 3...
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a how's tail.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away. That said, it's pretty annoying. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the palace. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. If you're free, why don't you come along? I know where it is, so let me lead the way. Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days ago. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one. Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland? At least that's how I like to think of it myself. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the... As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian film.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Muck!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the... I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom. I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient...
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me?
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty... Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in... honestly, I couldn't wait a moment longer. After all, who else but the Spina di...
Sorry. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short.
Huh?
That's right. The one after much... Not only is...
By the way...
not thanks to this...
That's right. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here for anyone feeling inspired to set up a... By the way, traveler, are you at all interested? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income.
Paimon would be...
Well, everyone needs to... So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity... Look over there!
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make Ahau go be her assistant.
You little...
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work. Anyway, if you're interested in
Greetings. The sheer lack of standards here. The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to...
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
No.
Huh?
Just before it didn't look like.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might?
That's what I assumed but I didn't see much point. I trekked all the way over to the.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of them before even addressing the question of what was actually inside. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately. And as it turned.
Wow, that's a.
Mind if I ask what kind of.
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What are the toys I gave you?
Yep. Got sick of those long.
You little. How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry. Where were we?
It's a bit hard to describe. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sorry. I know it doesn't really look like and it certainly could shoot a.
No. Quite the opposite. The features. Please, don't mind me.
I should be the one thanking you.
Don't mention it. Besides.
Not at all. Oh dear. I'm starting to. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? Time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicion. Perfect. Then we can head. Or, if you want to catch up with.
Oh, man.
Bro!
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon.
Come on.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point. Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
For
Fork a
vegetables.
cuckoo. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here. Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore. So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases.
Let me guess. Did he get caught out?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which bill? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a get. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but as for Aoife, well, let's just say...
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
For real now? Do you even—
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and...
Leave it to us.
You sure?
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait,
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Take it easy.
Nothing new there? What's up?
Take it easy.
No way, bro!
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no. Bro!
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again.
Oh, you know one another.
friend list.
Great. Well, that was easy. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you... I'm just about done with my business.
Stay and hear them out first. If I'm not mistaken, I take it there's...
That's right.
So you've met Ner-
I've seen his photo, but as for the...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Please.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded but should we really...
Oh, wow! Oh, no!
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to have...
Sure thing, bro!
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there some...
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Wow! It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch! That must be all that practice drawn.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a...
That's exactly my...
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the...
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from? Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine... And, following our draftings...
Looks like you'll be staying with us for...
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then. We'd bet...
What's the situation? How bad is it? Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku...
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku... Sometimes he just...
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
You're not exactly...
As for the bad news, Kakuku accidentally overheard, but there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying up...
What a shame.
You don't look disappointed.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay! Problem solved!
Traveler, it's ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew? It's time, as I mentioned. Of course, we, for our part...
Long term. We spend most of our time adventuring and we...
That's more like it. You've seen it all before. Anyway. As you can see, the Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning, upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, so it's our job to allocate precious time slots as we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more...
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make, and which means we have to use our limited actions and more. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film it. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us? But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger. I also wanted to...
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at! Making people feel safe and having fun!
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. All right, then. Let's start with Eclectic Escort. Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked! We should check out the film that it's based on!
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Don't worry. After all, the more Still, the same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. There's a recruit once assigned.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's just don't... Alright, kind... Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
In any case, running a theme park is a long-term project. We're just about... Well, the numbers might... Building on this momentum, to draw in the crowds, I've invited one of She'll be
So, is...
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location...
Hey there, Scuff!
Oh, the president of...
I'd say...
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
But this isn't... Just imagine, Pi.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most based on research, so give me some Now then, give me your hand. Your hands... A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. All right, let's... I've refined the sauce for the mint extract, but if you ask me...
The artist?
As I'm sure you've noticed, as their bosses, you have an obligation... Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh? For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work and just...
Then there's no...
That's a great idea! Looks like the artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our...
We should be able to attract...
That's right. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value... When that happens... Whew.
Huh? Thinking about it, we have...
Oh, not it. I imagine... But don't...
Whoa! Many brave names echo! Leave it to me! Go!
Scatter! Yeah!
Huh? Go! Phew! Tuh. Go! See?
New strategy.
Let the world come! Win it!
This is gonna hurt!
Everlasting afternoon! Time to go!
guard down.
Step back.
It's under loose. Shouldn't let your guard down. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose.
Strength higher, fire. Witness my power.
Bring it on. Lay to bed. Everlasting. Gonna hurt.
Overruled.
Lay to bed.
Witness my power! Lightning, echoing sound!
Witness my power. Overruled.
Everlasting. The moon. Transfixed.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...
We shall prevail! Breaking news! Safe?
Let the mighty be humble! Bow your head.
Grant us your blessing! Yield!
The tides beckon.
The Spina's on the case. Clear the area! Let the world collide!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Here goes!
Come into being!
Good eye.
We shall prevail!
Let my name echo in song! Strike a pose! My apologies! Kami-san to art! Sometsu! Ha! Ha! Huh? Someone help me! Time to shine!
Grant us your blessing!
Take flight! Time to go! May I present?
Too easy!
With the wind. Go, T!
We shall prevail!
Let my name echo in song! Sakura swirl! Cross over!
This isn't good.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Think you can get away?
Silence! Be sanctified.
Live! Moments of birth.
Hard-hitting explosive!
Settle down.
Time for takeoff.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Burst for it.
Hold that pose!
Settle down!
Breaking news! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Be sanctified.
My
Silence!
Sakura Swirl! Whirling Snout! Breaking news!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
The mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
My apologies. Yeah! Fire! Well, with Haven!
Coming to be! Witness my great undertaking!
Coming at ya!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Take flight! Watch out! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Rain cutter. Here comes the catch. Bust it.
Higher, hands on fire!
Rain outlines your fate. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Let me weave you a verse.
See? Draw's over!
Game's up. Fun's over.
The tides beckon.
I'll settle this.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
None over something. Settle down. Justice is blind. Silence.
Stand with me.
Busted.
Time to go.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Out of my way! Dissipate!
Hard-hitting exclusive. Game's up. Time's over. Busted.
Silence!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
The tides beckon. Settle down!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Breaking news! Hold that pose! Game's up. Time's over. Gotcha.
Silence!
Time to go! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Let the mighty be humbled! Justice is blindsided. Bow your head.
Hard-hitting exclusive! Quit it! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Quietly now.
Bow your head. Not a whistle.
Things are about to get dicey.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Time for takeoff. This isn't good. Higher, higher, hands on fire.